Okay, we've got some really big news from the White House right now in light of the stock market crashing and fears of a recession reaching a fever pitch. For anybody who thinks that Donald Trump isn't doing anything, disabuse yourself of that notion because this is the statement that they just released. The president won his second round matchup of the Senior Club Championship today in Jupiter, Florida, and advances to the championship round on Sunday. So obviously a well-needed piece of reassurance for everybody who's watching the economy crash and the stock market tumble and their 401ks vanish. Just know that Donald Trump is out there working hard for you, the American people.
The saddest thing about all this is that when you look into the comments, there is a bunch of people that are eating and buying this nonsense propaganda. Now, let's just put a different perspective to it. We are talking about the stock market. Now, if you require a president to come out and say something or make a statement about what just happened, that would mean that this was an unexpected event. Nobody saw it coming. It just happened out of the blue, except the president knew what he was doing and he warned about this. It's short term. Now, by the way, what's wrong with somebody having time to enjoy his favorite sport? A man who works around the clock 24/7. Now, let's put some numbers to it. We're talking about the stock market, right? 50% of Americans don't own a single stock. And 90% of the stock market is owned or controlled by the top 10%, while the top 1% control 50% of the stock market. And now the Democrats are crying wolf because of the stock market crashing. You wonder who they really for, because they said the president is with the oligarchs trying to squash or destroy the middle class and the low earners. So whose side are you on? Remember, these are the same people that made a national anthem about the price of eggs, even though they dishonestly forgot to mention it or tell their supporters that this issue was transferable. It started in the previous administration after they slaughtered hundreds of millions of chicken due to bad flu. And now what happened when the egg prices all of a sudden shrunk to the lowest they've ever been? They just disappeared. Makes you wonder what the president has to do to get these people to appreciate him or give him credit where credit is due. That is why I feel like for the Democrats, the liberal Democrats, it's not about the country, it's about their politics. They are willing to hate everything good or bad as long as it is fronted by Donald Trump. That is so sad. That's not the type of politics we should be rooting for. We should be rooting for America. It is so sad, man. But yeah, this is the type of propaganda that we are being faced every single day.
I'm proud to be the president for the workers, not the outsourcers. The president who stands up for Main Street, not Wall Street.